You guys have been loving my royal fashion series, from best dressed moments to fashion hits and misses. So here's another one you've all been waiting for. Here are the top 6 worst dressed royal women in the world. Princess Eugenie of York. Princess Eugenie of York. Where do we even start with her fashion history? She's bold, daring, and never afraid to experiment, but sometimes her choices have left royal fans scratching their heads. Take the 2011 wedding of Prince William and Kate Middleton. Eugenie wore a blue floral Vivienne Westwood dress with a dramatic flared skirt and a towering feathered hat. Some admired the boldness, but many thought it looked more like a costume than royal elegance. Then there was the blush pink Zac Posen gown she chose for her evening wedding reception in 2018. Critics argued it was overly dramatic and didn't flatter her frame, even though it had that Hollywood glam vibe. Her pregnancy fashion didn't escape scrutiny either. The floral Erdem dress she wore in 2020 drew comparisons to curtains rather than couture, with fans saying the busy print and loose fit completely overwhelmed her. And who could forget the bright blue one-shoulder gown she wore to a charity gala? Striking in color, but the shape felt awkward and unfinished, leaving many asking what her stylist was thinking. She's also had smaller misses, like the ill-fitting satin dress at Ascot, or the overly shiny metallic pieces that sometimes made her look heavier than she is. Despite all the criticism, there's a certain charm in Eugenie's fearless experimentation. She's willing to take risks that few royals would dare, and while they don't always pay off, they make her one of the most talked about royals in terms of fashion. Princess Alexandra of Luxembourg. Princess Alexandra of Luxembourg brings royal polish, intelligence, and a calm confidence to every appearance. But when she ventures off script, the fashion world definitely notices. With her tall, graceful figure and understated elegance, you'd expect flawless style at every turn. Yet a handful of her wardrobe moments have sparked more raised eyebrows than applause, showing that even royals stumble when they stray from the expected. One of the most talked about looks came during her civil wedding on April 22, 2023, where she emerged in a crisp, cream-white tailored jumpsuit instead of a classic gown. The minimalist lines and modern silhouette were bold and fresh. Some called it a chic break from tradition, but others felt it lacked the dramatic bridal magic you expect for a princess tying the knot. A week later, for her religious ceremony, Alexandra switched into a swept-aside ivory satin gown designed by Elie Saab, complete with a sweeping veil and the family's diamond tiara. That look was undeniably regal, yet still leaned toward quiet elegance instead of full-on bridal extravagance. Then there was the moment a few years earlier when she stepped out in a pale purple evening gown for a grand event. Beautiful fabric, yes, but the color washed her out and the cut lacked structure, earning quiet critiques about fit and impact. And let's not forget an odd choice at Luxembourg's National Day, when she wore a heavy-looking, textured coat dress in a muted tone that made her blend into the background rather than shine. All of these fashion choices add up to a story of a princess who plays it safe, or sometimes takes a risk that doesn't quite land. Princess Sirivannavari Nariratana of Thailand. Princess Sirivannavari Nariratana of Thailand is no stranger to fashion. In fact, she's one of the few royals who's actually a designer herself. But that doesn't mean her style has escaped criticism. Known for her love of high-end couture and experimental designs, Sirivanavari's outfits often make headlines, though not always for the right reasons. She's worn everything from futuristic metallic gowns to over-embellished dresses that some say look more runway than royal. Many fashion watchers think she sometimes goes too far, mixing too many elements and losing that effortless elegance people expect from a princess. Even at major royal events, her looks can feel more fashion show than formal. Bold, yes, but not always flattering. Yet despite the critiques, Sirivannavari continues to wear exactly what she wants, proving she's not here to please anyone's idea of royal style. Grand Duchess Stephanie of Luxembourg. Grand Duchess Stephanie of Luxembourg has the grace and warmth of a true royal, but her fashion record has been a roller coaster. When she married Prince Guillaume on October 20th, 2012, the world was enchanted by her breathtaking Elisabeth wedding gown, an ivory lace masterpiece that took more than 3,900 hours to make. It was regal, romantic, and everything a royal wedding dress should be. But when she officially stepped into her new role as Grand Duchess, her evening outfit, a light purple gown, sparked a very different reaction. The soft color and shapeless fit left many disappointed, with critics calling it underwhelming for such a historic moment. She often leans towards safe, old-fashioned silhouettes and heavy fabrics that do little justice to her natural beauty. Though she occasionally shines in refined, elegant looks, her fashion rarely captures that effortless glamour expected from a modern royal. Admirable for her humility, yes. But in the fashion world, Grand Duchess Stephanie continues to divide opinions, proving that even royal elegance can sometimes miss the mark. Princess Beatrice of York. Princess Beatrice of York has lived her entire royal life under the harsh glare of the fashion spotlight. And let's just say, it hasn't always been kind. Known for her bold, unpredictable style, Beatrice has delivered some of the most talked about and criticized royal looks of the modern era. The most infamous? Without a doubt, the pretzel hat she wore to Prince William and Kate Middleton's 2011 wedding. A pale pink Philip Treacy creation that instantly broke the internet and became the punchline of royal fashion memes worldwide. But that wasn't her only misstep. From frumpy floral dresses that aged her decades to shiny satin gowns that looked more costume than couture, Beatrice's style history is a roller coaster of risk and regret. Even at major royal events like Ascot, she's been spotted in mismatched ensembles that seem to fight each other. Bold prints, heavy textures, and questionable headpieces that leave fans divided. And in recent years, she's toned down the drama with more polished, figure-flattering choices. Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex. Topping the list, I think you've guessed it already, it's Meghan Markle. And really, where do I even begin with her? She's a full-blown global headline machine, especially when it comes to fashion. Every single outfit she wears sparks opinions, debates, and think pieces. Her 2018 wedding gown, by Claire Waite Keller for Givenchy, was the perfect symbol of her. Modern, minimal, and unapologetically different. The sleek boat neckline and the pure simplicity divided the world. Some praised it as timeless elegance, while others called it disappointingly plain for a royal bride. Who could forget the sheer blue Veronica beard skirt she wore in Tonga? Critics called it too revealing for a duchess, but fans saw it as her way of shaking off outdated royal rules. And then, the unforgettable red saphia gown at the 2020 Mountbatten Festival of Music. Fitted, bold, and impossibly glamorous. That look wasn't just fashion, it was a statement. Her royal farewell moment, dripping with confidence and defiance. From muted beiges and camel coats in Canada to sleek black trousers and crisp white shirts at Invictus Games, Meghan has mastered the art of blending California cool with royal polish. Yet no matter what she wears, she can't escape the spotlight. Loved by some, critiqued by others, but always watched by everyone. Some of them take risks, some just miss the mark. But one thing's for sure, they definitely keep royal fashion interesting. So, which royal do you think deserves the worst-dressed crown? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Because trust me, the next one is going to be even juicier.